Welcome to Courtesy Flush, and joining me today is Hatt as we journey into more Ultima 2. How you doing, Hatt?
Good day. I'm doing quite all right, thank you.
Yes, and I'm doing all right myself here at the Courtesy Flush house, which is also very pink. Or it can be any color I want. I prefer pink. I like pink. It's a good color. It's violet. Wow.
It's a good color. It's a very strong color.
Or I could just do this. Now it's a party.
Whoa, whoa.
Anyway,
City.
I'm just going to try to talk while this thing is happening. Anyway, tonight we're going to join... man, this is very distracting. We're going to try to play Ultima 2. While this light is happening, I can't do this, dude. I'm trying so hard. It just keeps going.
Whoa.
Hold on, no, I'm going to try again. Tonight we're going to try to play Ultima 2, which is a game in which we have no idea what we're doing, and half the time we're probably going to get killed by something random. However, we've gotten fortunate enough that Macho Bobbins is now in a position where we are going to try to go to the one place that Minax hasn't touched.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We're going to space. We're going to try to go up there anyway. So with that said... Space. Let's go over to DOSBox. I like how everyone's got their own little impersonation of that. Oh, crap. I launched Sherlock Holmes by accident.
I say...
Yeah, I know.
I say, Holmes, this is a space adventure we are going on to fight Minax. It's been terribly good. Roaringly good.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. That's a weird color. There we go. I like my pink color. It's a good cozy color to hang out with. Anyway, here we are. Actually, before you, actually, let's hit P to play. Yeah, before you do that, though, let me pull up my, the old classic here. You know, the old...
yes.
Yeah, the old Ultima, which was recorded on an SC55, actually. Somebody recorded... Because I have that here, by the way, so when we get there, we can play it on that, if you prefer.
Ooh.
Yeah, that instrument...
Interesting.
Yeah, I just like having an instrument. It's a lot of fun. All right, so that's playing.
Oh, good old Stones. This is so much nostalgia for me.
There?
Yeah, their background. Good background.
Yeah, I just want it to be low enough so you don't have to blow your ears out. All right, let me bring the game back up for you with the swimming purple water. Let's bring ourselves back over here.
Yes. This shall be a mighty adventure. This is so much nostalgia for me.
I have to say that, like, the kind of stuff we're doing right now is totally not what anybody on YouTube is trying to do. Like, nobody's trying to stream Ultima 2 on a Saturday afternoon.
No, absolutely not. No, I was also mostly the Stones, the soundtrack right now is from also was on the intro screen, most famously on the Ultima Online intro screen where you're supposed to log in.
Yeah, and what was the login process like for that back then? What did you have to do, like to create an account and all that?
Well, the way it worked back then is that this was back during the times of, first of all, the subscription MMOs. I don't know if many exist anymore, but it was that whole thing of first you would buy Ultima Online at a store with you'd buy a CD, and on this would be a trial key. And then you go home and use this trial key in order to be able to play for a bit and create an account. And then later, if you wanted to continue, it was credit card and all that stuff. In my case, though, there was when I first got this, I was too young to have my own credit card in Denmark. So, and I knew my parents would never sponsor this. So
it's funny is back then, no parent was like, oh, you have to pay to play a video game on the internet that we're already paying for.
Completely nonsense.
They were like, that sounds like get out of my house territory. But yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely.
Hey, Jotan,
like
how's it going? Yeah, welcome from the BPL podcast. But yeah, you're saying, like, so you had to you got this thing and you had to pay for it. How did you pay for it?
Well, back then I ended up not being able to. So what I ended up doing afterwards was I was lucky enough during my trial period to actually get in touch with some people who were Danish. And back then we were using ICQ. And so you had those 14 days, and I got in contact with some Danes over ICQ. We'd exchange numbers and everything. And afterwards, by hanging out with them, they would tell me where we could maybe play on some privately hosted Ultima Online
Oh,
servers.
now that's pretty wild, honestly.
It was very wild. It was completely.
I
It
didn't
was
know that was where that
revolutionary
was
game.
going, honestly. I thought they were going to be like, hey, little bro, I'll just give you, you know what, just pay me $20 for however which the description was, and I'll just, use my card for your account. Like,
No,
there's some people who are cool like that, but like, I didn't know that was.
No.
But no, this guy's like, nah, dude, we just have our own server, and you're like, I could just do that.
Yeah, no, it was quite hard, but this is incidentally like the people I got in contact with. Is one of them is a guy whom I am still friends with to this very day, and whom I basically went through everything in lots of parts of life, good and bad. So it's quite of an adventure that him and I have been through. His name is Harms, and great guy. But yeah, no, we went through a lot of different like private servers. I ended up hosting my own Ultima Online server at one point. It's called Shadows of Sunder, and so it's. I don't even know why I'm in this town right now. Actually,
New San Antonio. Yeah, we're in 1990 right now, 1990 AD, and we're trying to get to where we can make some money because our next goal is to get to space.
We need to make money. That's right.
So I believe there might be a time gate up here. I will double check our map. We have a map that we can use.
Should we take this boat or kill it?
Oh, you take that boat, man. Take that boat. Take that boat. That's your boat.
Let's just. Can we?
B?
Wait, now how does it? B board.
Board for
it's mine now.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. Then you don't have to go very far. Another frigate has spawned. You seem to have.
Are mad.
No, I think
mad I took their boat.
yeah, they're mad you took the boat. And I was gonna say no, you just happened to pick the one pregnant frigate up.
Wait,
little baby frigate comes out.
Yeah, no, I just realized that I completely defeated them using my attack button. I didn't use the cannon, so I just basically beat the crap out of another boat with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another boat was coming like, Sir Macho Bobbin should be fine. He's like, hold the cannons. I got this one.
Yeah.
Bring me into ramming speed.
He just hurls himself at them, and you just hear the whole place being torn about and screams like, "Oh yeah!"
He picks the boat up and suplexes it in the water.
Oh man.
It just reminds me of Final Fantasy VI when you can just suplex the train.
Yeah.
What a wild boss.
What a wild boss. Oh, that was too good. Yeah, no, so I ended up hosting my own server as well called Shadows of Sunder. And I ended up making, getting to know. This is the fun part because this is all going to tie back to my own community.
Hey, Raging Goblin. Woo, 8-bit floating simulator. What's interesting is we're in 1990, so this is like a 1990s era frigate. And so you don't think of a wooden ship when he's suplexing. He suplexed a frigate from this era. He also punched people in the face. There's some poor Norwegian Navy guy who was just like, what the fuck is this guy?
Oh man. No, so what I was going to say is that when I had that server called Shadows of Sunder, Ultima Online went through a lot of different variations. One of the players who came onto my server to play was a guy called Garland. Today, his name is Garmin. He's the guy I co-founded my own community, Canium, with.
Yeah, Garland is the first boss you fight in Final Fantasy 1. And you guys became close. Got the name from. Yeah, and you guys became close friends.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we've had lots of it, meetings in real life, and also done a lot of cool stuff together. We've known each other for many years now. It's wild. What my whole experience have been because of Ultima Online. It's an actual integral part of how I ended up knowing people, and how I ended up doing things in certain cases.
Yeah, I think I had a very similar experience with Unreal, and that's how I met all my friends like Malachi and everybody, making maps and stuff. It was a lot of fun, and we still we hung out even after all that. We haven't talked in a long time, but we still talk every so often. And I actually haven't talked to him much last year, but we'd been talking for a while, and we even hung out. I visited him multiple times, like one of my closest friends, and then we ended up playing like a lot of different games together, including, World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Counter-Strike, and yeah, it's just wild because this was just somebody who lived in Phoenix, Arizona, in the middle of nowhere, and I was some kid in Cleveland, and
exactly.
Yeah, it's just years.
That
years
whole
of friendship.
experience.
Yeah,
no, it's wild. I mean, also for someone, I would almost want to say that for a little me from like bumfuck nowhere in some little island in Denmark, tiny little nation who's completely unimportant in every important respect, get to talk to someone from a massive other part of the far away in another part of the world was completely nuts to me.
I know, man. It is. Hey gang, hope you're having a good time. Hey Jay, how's it going, man? We're doing all right.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're currently surfing around in a 1990s era frigate, blowing things up. We punched it till the crew just gave it to us. So,
yep.
That's the story. We're currently at the southern tip of South America, going up the coast past Brazil. And now we're going up over here to Africa. Just gotta get rid of the orc, I guess what that was. Yeah, that was I think that was a demon.
Right.
Yeah. It looks like there's orc in northern Canada there. Gonna take that out. Or that's a man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Night owl. It's the night owl.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, man? So far, so good with Ultima 2 Country String. The day has just gotten better. Well, that's very kind to say. Thanks, H. I appreciate that. We're just trying to get money so we can get to space. We're just like that's all we're doing. We're just like, let's just get some money so we can get to space. Because we have no fucking money.
That's pretty much the plan.
Like we're just surfing around and blowing people up on the shore, like an orc, and then we just run over there and everyone's just grabbing coins off the beach.
I like the idea that Macho Bobbin sort of commandeers the frigate sort of along the coast, and so there's a guy at this. Yeah, there was just race. I was like, "You there? Do you have money? Oh yeah, give them here."
Guy had $5, and everyone on the crew's like, "Woo!"
It goes, "Woo! It's now ours." Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Navy crew that just started donning the whole like Viking aesthetic. Because they're like, well, since our ship is hijacked and you're the captain now.
Yes, I mean, I feel very at home with this, I should say.
Well, actually, what Navy would... Hey, go back over there where that guy is, that thief that you must kill. He stole something.
Oh, he stole something. What did he steal?
I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot that we don't have. We have, like, everything. Anyway, like, down here in this little... Where is this? This is between... Russia.
This is near Finland.
Oh, Finland.
Basically.
Yeah, so you just stole a Finnish frigate if they even have one, and now they're like, now you just make.
No, it's probably a Russian one.
Yeah, and now they're just wearing like all Viking stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be Russian. The Finnish would never forgive you. They'd be so mad.
Oh, they're like, they're in awe of Macho Bobbin's strength.
Fair enough.
He is a mighty captain.
He is a mighty. You're right. He is.
It's weird.
Finnish might. I was going to say the Finnish might. They might recognize the might of Macho Bobbin and say he is worthy.
Yeah. They are taking the Bobbits to Quebec. Just don't have the same ring as they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard. I know.
Oh, I'm so tired of that. It's so annoying because once you start thinking that song, you can't stop hearing it.
Well, it's because it came out around the same era as the potatoes thing. Where I remember...
the potato. It's that whole thing. Like, if you go back and watch that particular scene, unless you're completely asleep, you will always, from ever on, hear the beginnings to that tune. Your brain will do the rest of the work.
Oh, dude, we have the meme gave for I think it was for Christmas to Tex. He gave him like the ultra Blu-ray version of Lord of the Rings, and we watched all three. Like, oh my god, it looks awesome in Blu-ray because it's not like streaming. There's like compression, so it looks all right streaming. But with 4K Blu-ray, like it gets all that information instantly, including all the like HDR, all that stuff's just instantaneous. So I was like, because I wasn't like on Team Blu-ray or anything. I was just like, whatever. There's a bunch of fucking discs. But that sold me. I like that. That was really cool. But then you get to see the 4K of, I think it was Grimos or whatever, the guy who sits upon the throne as the steward of Gondor, as he eats that cherry red tomato in the way that we all
Very
know.
Theatrical.
The movie bite. I don't know why it's everyone knows the scene. Everybody can see it in their head. It's that evocative. But in 4K, it's like a different level, dude. It's just so weird. You're like, I don't think a human was not supposed to be that close. Denethor, thank you very much, Eldritch Nerdo.
Visceral. Yeah, all the details have been like, it's like as if you've amplified all the details in that very moment.
Yeah, the DVD box sets are great. I love those because you get the behind the scenes, which usually are fairly consistent, like not just like a bunch of actors and a couple of directors talking about things that were really difficult on set for like a second, and then that's it. I really hate those behind the scenes because it's just promoting the movie. It's not really behind the scenes. It's not helping. I'm like, I have the movie in my hands. You don't have to sell it to me. I want those behind the scenes, if that makes any sense. Like, I want to.
Yeah, it does.
I want to see the people smoking back there, doing whatever. Like,
yeah.
You know, you use like Godzilla. It's just like you see some smoke coming out of it. It's like, the fire effect wasn't ready. That's just him smoking in there.
Yeah, he's having a cigarette.
Or in this day and era, it'd just be a vape.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy.
I know, the demon lord. Oh man, he retreated after one salvo.
He got a cannon salvo to the face. And just kind
of. It's a 1990s era frigate. Of course, you can fire that thing from like 40 miles away. Like technically, you should be able to just shoot anywhere you want to.
You're right.
He had a lot of money though. He was pretty well off.
The Conan the Barbarian behind the scenes is epic.
I jumped 640 480, got a 4K and even 8K. It's surreal. I know, man. Same here. I've never had like 4K anything, and it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just wild how much more detail you get, because we started watching the James Bonds. We just finished Skyfall. We watched them all the way from Dr. No to then. And I've seen all the movies, but I've never seen them that clear before. And I don't think they were ever intended to be that, because the actors will straight up stand out in front of a blue screen. They don't have, like, they're like, oh yeah, we didn't do a remastering or anything. Like, that's the what you're getting. Oh man, you can see the hair pieces and stuff. It's just, again, you're not supposed to be able to see stuff that clearly with old movies. It's a lot of fun though.
This Wrathblade KT says, I scared a coworker the other day. I was having a puff on my vape on the way back on the work site. A buddy saw the plume and thought the relays we just installed blew up.
Oh no, that's amazing. I'm laughing because I'm like, that does sound like a great prank. Oh man. Yeah. Hey, go check that relay, and then you just see a puff of smoke, and they're like, what the fuck? Oh shit.
My God.
That's good. Oh my god.
Oh, that's good. Eldritch Nerdo says Weta? I don't know how to say it. Weta Workshop did such a great job from Lord of the Rings. The chainmail was real and the armorers lost their fingerprints because they rubbed them off when making the mail. God damn.
Yeah, Weta Workshop. They made a lot of stuff. Workshop. And hey, how's it going, West Piece? It's good to see you, man.
Pardon my Scandinavian lingo faults.
Weren't the mail armors made of plastic? I thought they were glued together by half rings or something. I have no idea.
I'm sure some of them, like, I'm guessing they weren't all like, because for every single person, no.
Well,
There's probably someone that was like McCheeto.
one of the reasons why we can get so many more behind the scenes of movies like Lord of the Rings is because they hire so many people. And they can't keep that all a secret forever. It's just too many people at that point. Someone's going to start talking. So they have to do really decent behind the scenes, especially when they're building that much set and that much like era equipment. Like they were like, we know we're making an epic. You want to get the full behind the scenes. You hire a separate crew for that. That would actually be a pretty fun job, honestly. I love doing candid stuff for people working on things.
Yeah. I'm actually not myself familiar with that workshop place.
It's like a it's
apparently
like a building workshop, yeah.
Right.
Hey, Space. Doing all right, man. Been all right. It's good to see you though. And yes, for the Lord of the Rings movie, almost everyone was really wearing real chain mail. Yeah.
That could very well be. I mean, it makes no real difference to me. As far as I'm concerned, the more the better. More people need to wear chainmail and have swords and axes. I can't stress this enough. It's just a great thing to have. Nobody's going to argue with you if you have chainmail and axes. Nobody's arguing with you.
Yeah, I always imagine like them putting in any other actors in there to play like Aragorn. And I was like, what about Arnold Schwarzenegger? I thought that would be kind of fun. Like he's supposed to be this subtle ranger guy able to sneak around. He's like 6'8" or whatever, just sitting there in the corner.
Hulking giant.
Yeah, his eyes are over the lantern. Like
it's just this intense stare that can't be hidden.
This is also Westpiece. This is Ultima 2. This came out in 1982. We have beat the first one, and now we're trying to get the second one. Currently, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get some money so we can go to space, because we can do that in this medieval game. Right now, we're currently in 1990 AD with a frigate blowing up orcs and stuff. But yeah, Lord of the Rings kind of fantasy movie you don't get anymore. I don't really like the second or third movie. The small changes just add up too much. But the sets and costume effects, sheesh, I know. Mike wants just Griglak as Aragorn, specifically Thorax as Griglak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see Aragorn the Barbarian. That'd be fun.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
It's like he doesn't have to worry about like looking for tracks or anything like that. He just whistles and his pet wolf comes out and hunts for him. Because he's going to be wearing bear skins and stuff. Like this is a barbarian that has like animal sense. So he's able to like talk to the eagles and they like look around from. So you can't hide from this dude. And it has to be played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's no other person, you know?
The New Zealand police almost arrested Viggo Mortensen because he walked around the local town with his hero sword. I almost said local hero sword. Practicing it and reciting lines. He kept in character. That's great.
That's amazing. Well, it's probably because he's like, well, if I'm going to get caught by the police, I want it to be a good story.
I incidentally heard that similar. Yeah, I think once I watched something about Jason Voorhees, the that from that horror movie. What's his name again? But anyway, that he actually went to a cafe like in full costume.
Oh yeah,
sort of like went that to get lunch or something, and like everyone was like terrified.
Oh man, the Dungeon Siege movie, King Burt Reynolds and Prince Matthew Lillard.
King Burt Reynolds.
I did not know that was a thing, but thank you, HA, for pointing that out. I will be watching that now. I have to see it for that alone.
Yes.
I love really
please,
bad fantasy movies. I'm fine with
Please-
them. I'm completely
I-
make
can-
them as cheesy as you want.
Will you please invite me to watch it with you, please?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I gotta figure out a way where I can watch
Oh,
stuff in
that's
the
right.
living room. No, because we can.
That's right.
But I want to watch stuff in the living room. But I also want to be able to have a microphone so I can like talk, but not like send my signal back, like what I'm like the audio from the movie back to you. And I know echo cancellation does some decent stuff, but I don't have the money for the. I don't think anybody I know has the money for the kind of equipment for echo cancellation of that magnitude. That's like a server rack. I don't think so. So I got to find a way to make that work. 'Cause I would love to do like recordings where we're talking over Discord and watching movies and stuff and having
That would
text
be-
hidden
I
on
would
the
love
left.
that.
Yeah. That would
I
be kind
wish
of
I
fun.
could do that. And I hate that someone said "Ooh Woo Ball" movie. It's like
The Uwe Bowl. Uwe Bowl.
Uwe Ball.
Yeah, Uwe Bowl. Right. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Because I don't know.
That's how I pronounce it.
It sounds way better coming out of your mouth than mine.
Uwe Ball.
Yeah, it sounds like it should. I say it and it just sounds like I'm butchering it.
Well, it is a complicated language. I mean, please don't ask me to speak Danish. You will hate it
Listen.
in any case.
Wrathblade and everybody out there, you all make fun of Uwe Boll, but listen, here's what the dude has done. This is the masterpieces he have created. Listen, you know Blood Rain? She was like this vampire chick that would like kill Nazis, and it was like a badass PS2 game. Yeah, he made a fucking movie about that, right? And everybody was like, boo, what a terrible movie. And let's be honest, it wasn't that great. I'm not going to join the boo crowd, but I wasn't going to say it was a good movie either. But here's the kicker. He made Blood Rain 2. He made a sequel. And it's the Wild West. They're right. Yeah, that's right. You were thinking, wow, how does she fight Nazis in the Wild West? Well, guess what? Uwe Boll figures out how to make it work. That's right.
Oh,
Blood
yeah.
Rain 2 takes place in the Wild West. Mila Jovovich, or not Mila Jovovich, I don't know if she's in that, but I know Michelle Rodriguez is in it.
What is there to complain about? This is surely just nonstop epicness. Nonstop
I know,
epicness.
I
Come
know.
on.
Just, yeah, Uwe Boll. Yeah, that's a better name for him.
Oh, no.
Ray Liotta is an evil wizard. Oh, that's great.
Horngang.
Who will put you through Wing Commander? You want to see me play Wing Commander, Westpiece? I don't know how long it's been, but you know what? I really would like to play that, only because when I first played it, I didn't actually get a chance to see most of the cutscenes because they would just freeze up on the computer. So I would like to, because I've watched some of them on YouTube, but I want to like see them again in action. I was not that great at that game though. Oh boy.
Also, boo, Wrath, boo. That joke, boo. He said that,
Oh man. A
was
bowl
so
to
bad.
make. Oh my god.
yeah, a bowl to make, boo.
It was Mila Jovovich? Okay. No, I love Mila Jovovich. I love Michelle Rodriguez. They're like my two favorite, like, put them in anything. I know they've been in Resident Evil. Love saying it. It's just like one of those guilty pleasures of mine. I just like seeing them do adventure shit. Put them in Nathan Drake. I don't care. Make Mila Jovovich Nathan Drake. I don't give a shit. Or Tomb Raider for that fact. I just like it when
Ooh,
these
yeah.
ladies get together and do action shit. They need to have more like adventures like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I completely agree.
Well, our
And
husband
that's also like,
is Paul W.S. Anderson, not Wes Anderson, just Paul W.S. Anderson. He does like stuff the Resident Evil movies and that one spaceship movie. I forget the name of it now. The horror one.
which one?
The horror spaceship movie. I forget the name of. Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
Yeah, he did that. Like he's like very good at what he does for the most part. I nobody likes Resident Evil movies except I think they're fucking fun. I'm jealous that I can't be a part of that because I'm like I love those kinds of in sets where it's just like goofy, weird, and everybody who likes Resident Evil, like seriously, I love Resident Evil, but I know the stories suck. They do. I've played all of them, and I'm like, these aren't great. These are B-movie stories. Why are you so mad at these movies, man? Mila Jovovich is kicking ass with Michelle Rodriguez for like 2 movies at least, and then what else you gonna? Well, look, Wesker does some bullet time shit. It's fucking hilarious, man. Why can't I sell this movie?
Why?
Laser Cube Grid. I know the first movie's got a killer soundtrack by Marilyn Manson of all artists.
Ooh.
The opening.
Which one?
The opening song.
Which movie were we talking here?
That.
What movie were we talking about again?
Resident Evil. The first Resident Evil they made.
Oh.
Yeah, the opening theme
know.
song. That's Marilyn Manson.
Oh, I had no idea. I need
Yeah.
to go and check that. This is, again, I used to actually be really into Marilyn Manson. So
I think what I remember from the era, I remember because it was in theaters. I saw this in theaters. I remember one of the trailers was quite literally just the opening of the movie. So you get to see these people like die horribly, and then it's like Resident Evil coming soon or whatever. And it's like, the lady gets her head cut off by the elevator. Have you ever seen this film, Hatt?
No, I've never really consumed anything Resident Evil.
Oh my
I'm
God,
sorry
this is
to
like
say.
the most
I know, I'm
metal
sorry.
movie I think you will ever see. It's very it's very 2000s. So expect this.
Right.
Expect the frosted tips and the wraparound sunglasses.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
It's
just
all right.
expect that whole look. Hey, how's it
Macho
going?
Lovin's. Oh, hey, Diggs. Darks.
Yeah. They're mindless action
God.
flicks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they're
is
like the modern
Diggs,
version.
The
Yeah,
Black Pants Legion.
it's Diggs. Yeah, if you have fun, no judgment here. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying make bad movies. I'm just saying like keep trying.
Just have fun.
yeah, have fun with them. If Mila Jovovich and everyone had fun on it, that makes the movie even more fun for me to watch, man. Because I'm like, dude, that's the dream right there.
It matters that people have fun with it because if anything else, you can at least see that people had fun.
Yeah. No, I'm just a big fan of like the fancy high wire stuff. Kung fu movies are fun. I recently just rewatched Rumble in the Bronx again, and I'm just like, those stunts. So like, I'm like this. It's only like a few people in the world that can pull shit like that off and still walk around.
That's right.
Yeah. Just got home from sushi. Nice. Oh, come
How
now.
was Sushi Diggs?
Yeah, how was the sushi?
Socialicious.
Yeah. Selson's right. Wes Anderson's RE movies were peak 2000s in the best way. Oh, man. Actually, that would be kind of weird. Like having Wes Anderson and Paul W.S. Anderson switch their movies, so now he has to make like the Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson has to make Resident Evil, which would be, their style would be so fun to watch and just so weird. Here is the Umbrella Corporation, and here are 5 people who work here, and they are now bitten by zombies. Oh, but that's not the end of their story.
That's so good.
Like, that's what I expect. Like, if he made one of those. And Paul W.S. Anderson would turn the Grand Budapest Hotel into like an heist movie starring Mila Jovovich. Yes, I'd be down with that.
Yeah. Hat of the Not Pants Pacific Legion? I mean, I'm in the BPL.
He's in the Hat of Canium of BPL. He's a man of many titles.
Well, yeah, no, we talked about this. All right, I mentioned it before we started the game. That's like, this is quite complicated because like I'm in the BPL, but I also have my own community. So like, what do I say?
Yeah. Guy Ritchie would be good for Yeah, Guy Ritchie's great. Yeah, well, Guy Ritchie's just really good at like doing the stylistic thing. He nails that really well. Not all of his movies are fun to watch,
Right.
but he definitely has
Yeah.
he has a look that he nails. It was still glorious to watch. Love Jackie Chan. Rumble of the Bronx is the maneuver in Vancouver. Yes. And then Who Am I? I'm like, it's one of those rare things I don't get to talk about. It's like, I love those like Jackie Chan movies. I had those on VHS and watch them every so often, thinking like, man, those are crazy stunts. Who Am I? Where he's running down the side of or sliding down the side of that like corporate high rise. Like, I'm like, oh my lord.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's fucking awesome.
Like, I'm sure he had like a giant safety net and bag and all that stuff done it, but it's still drop at terminal velocity is still a drop. It's gonna hurt, man.
I guess it depends on who it is and what time, but I heard lots of stories about like back then in a lot of these cases, like it was not that incredibly safe, honestly.
No, he turned, like, he stopped at the edge and turned. I'm like, nah, man. Yeah, but I mean, think about it though. He's like, if I do this, it's going to be an amazing movie. Because he's like, think about it. Who cares about the plot that much?
Oh yeah, they want to see some sweet ass kicking.
That's exactly right. So they're like, we have to nail the action. I remember that with, I think it was The Protector or Ong Bak, one of those two movies. And I remember just seeing the flying knee right through the guy in through the door. And I know that from behind the scenes, that guy actually had his ribs broken from that, and he was still wearing padding.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Muay Thai is not a. You're walking away with broken bones. You fight someone who does Muay Thai.
More broken bones.
They're very good at breaking bones. They're not afraid to break their own.
Oh, that's even worse. Like the ones that are sort of like the part
Elbows
of the training
and
is
knees.
that. Yeah, like part of the training is that you are gonna have bones broken. Here's how you fight while you have bones broken.
Yeah, Muay Thai is fun to train, but it's fucking brutal. Yeah, it is. I can only imagine. You should check out District 13. I've seen it. It's actually fucking awesome.
Oh, what's this?
It's a French action movie with Jackie Chan level stunts. It's the best way to put it, actually. It's fucking sick. Yeah, the best thing of Jackie Chan movies was the credits and the outtakes. Yeah, that was he always leaves those in, and I'm glad. I wish more movies would do that, because some movies end so seriously, and then I'm like, can I see Thanos, like, I don't know, fucking doing the Macarena or something? Yeah, like not the CG Thanos, but the, like, you know, he has to wear the green suit guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want to see.
Or just like him, like tap dancing or something. Yeah.
Behind the scenes of all the people doing green screen stuff, show off the cool sets you have for like people like seeing that shit.
Yeah.
They don't need to be immersed forever. That's just no.
No, but that's a completely good point. Like if this was sort of like a statement to those of if anyone ever happened to see this, like, dude, people love this technology. Do something goofy with it. It'll be great. Trust me. People will love it.
Yeah, that was a Rumble in the Bronx there, HA, where he broke his ankle and painted a boot over it. They even showed they like painted a boot or like a thing over his, like a sock, like a sneaker to fit over his cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it looked like he they showed it at the end credits, actually. It's really fucking cool, because he's like, you know, he could repair his leg, but he can still do some scenes, you know.
Right.
I remember reading an interview with Jackie Chan back in the 90s. He apparently fell from a tree after jumping from a Great Wall and stuck with a coin-sized hole in his skull now. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know that. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Yeah, Zilson says, if my books get made into a movie, I want post-credit scenes where the actors switch roles and put on the most low-budget costumes they can, while the soundtrack is covered by kazoo and fart noises. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to end any movie.
Bad. Yeah.
No, we want to see the actors come out and take the bow. I miss that era, you know.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how people feel about this, but I'll just say that from my own experience as a weird Dane who got in touch with American culture at one point, borrowing on this phenomenon of seeing goofy takeouts afterwards. I used to really love the Cannonball movies. Really love those. And there was like these after credits thing where they would either like sometimes completely lose it, or they would like things would fall over, or sort of. Have you ever seen the Cannonball movie? The one, it's basically like they race across a distance in these different cars, and like all different kinds of things. Like there's the guy who plays Jaws in James Bond is riding with this I think it might in one case be Jackie Chan, or it's some Asian guy. And so they have like this super advanced car, and these
Coast
other
to
guys have
coast.
just like, yeah. Anyway, so they also have like a goof takeout section afterwards. It's really good. But I don't want to explain the whole movie because it would take a bit. But it's just people are racing illegally across the country for a lot of money. That's it.
Oh yeah, the Armor of God 3. Yeah. I forget I haven't watched Armor of God series in a long time, but yeah. They do a lot of crazy stunts in that too. So many good ones. I know like they have like
It's a PC story. Oh.
hey.
Sorry. I enjoyed those movies a lot.
Yeah. You know, I really like rewatching every so often is that Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I don't think I know this one.
It's an excellent movie. We must watch this one. I think you would get a huge kick out of it. It is a comedy movie where it's basically the guy who writes Ace Ventura is the main character, I think. Is Steve Odekirk. Yeah, he's the main character of this, and he inserts himself into like an actual old like martial arts movie, and it's just making fun of the genre and the time. It's just absurd. There's like at one point he just fights a cow. It's absolutely great, man. Lots of quotes. You probably have seen the memes because people post them all the time.
I mean, maybe there are sometimes memes floating around that my measly Danish brain can't keep up with.
Yeah, that's a good one. We'll just watch that one. I think that would be hella fun.
I do know the Kung Fu Hustle one. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, that's excellent.
I love that one. It's so good.
I forget the name of the one we watched. The one with Brad Pitt. And he's like an assassin on a train. It's like very anime.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it's like it's very cool though. Very stylistic. I forget the name. It just came out recently. Wasn't too bad. I liked it. I liked the way it was shot. I liked the way it was cut away.
Don't know that one.
It's very Japanese. We just watched it recently. I forget the name of it. That Brad Pitt assassin on a train movie that was on Netflix. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what I explained. Yeah, that assassin movie on a train. It's Brad Pitt and some guys on there.
He's assassinating people.
There's Japanese guys on there. It's a Japanese bullet train. That's probably the name of it, Bullet Train.
Don't you know what the fuck I'm talking about? You know, the one.
That's probably quite literally just the name. Oh man. No, I haven't seen Chopper or Eric Banner. Have you seen that, Hat?
Chopper with Eric? No, I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell.
Let's go.
Give us the Knife Fight City.
All right, I'm gonna turn. Let me watch this. I could turn the music off with a push of a button. Finally figured out how to get the media keys on the the most useless keys they put on a keyboard that no one likes. But I'm like, I like the media keys because sometimes I'm playing a game and I don't want to like have the game soundtrack. Sometimes I'm like, I get tired of hearing the same stuff. So I'm like, I'll put in my own, and then I have like the play button, the stop button. I can switch tracks. I'm like, ooh, this mission needs some metal, something like that,
Oh yeah.
But I could do that with just my key. Like nothing was working right, and I was like, how do I get this set up? Finally figured it out, dude. So, hell yeah.
It's so great.
I don't even know what sound this is. We're just gonna go through this and see what these sound like.
That one is kind of low. Oh wait. Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have that like cool breakdown. I have a drum machine version of the breakdown, but it doesn't sound right because drum machines. Ugh. Because I'm like, I just this is one of the reasons why I'm like, I just need to get the right stuff set up in here, and I'll straight up be like, hey everybody, I also produce weird music that you probably won't listen to. Here's Bongo number 5. It's where I take the song Mambo number 5 and replace it with bongos. Enjoy. And they're like, why?
So, why would you do that? I enjoy my musical genius.
Yeah, it's the Mozart of my time. In a world where the government bans slapped hams.
In a world where the government bans slapped hams, one man must fight for justice. Action Amish. Yeah. This is the sort of like you have to be playing this in the background. It's like
I like
in
that.
a world.
Slippery Synth. That's the name of that. This is a smoked acoustic.
Smoked acoustic.
Does it sound smoked to you? Does that sound?
I can detect perhaps a little bit of combustible particle in the string. Yes, combustible particles definitely surround the string. I can tell by the frequency. I don't know what the hell that means.
Actually, where is my pedal at, boy? I'll be like sitting here playing this, but I have no way to.
Give me my pedal there, boy.
Here's my sustain. Must sustain. Yeah, must sustain pedal. I want my sustain.
My God, Ness is coming for me.
She's just going out of her way to fight you, huh?
Yes.
Kung Fury.
I have, to my shame, not seen Kung Fury yet. I'm so ashamed. I know I should have watched it by now.
It's an excellent movie. Oh, this
Techno Cow.
Mao, a cheesy old keyboard from long ago.
This is Jesus. Okay.
That's quite a sound. Let's try something else. Oh. Suitcase keys.
What?
Suitcase keys.
Suitcase. Wow.
It's like if you're playing like... Yeah, it's like if you're playing like some like kind of like lullaby type music, you could probably use that.
Go to sleep, you little shit.
Sleep tonight. If you can.
If not, you will lose all your blood.
Yeah, that's the... You know what's funny is I remember a lot of, like, I was watching a lot of commercials from, like, the 1970s and 80s, and all of them always, like, sell stuff, like, with a whisper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They're like, she doesn't know that she wants to get that diamond necklace until you buy it and show it to her. Get that diamond necklace. It'll be our little secret. They always talk like that like this Christmas, don't forget to get something that she wants this year. It's like so like quiet and you have to like lean in like what are you saying?
Yeah.
It's like a secret.
And you know they're both sitting on the couch and watching, so they're like pretending she's not there, right? Honey, why did they say it like that? It's in anything you just create an awkward situation at home. That's what you did. Yeah, no, this could be. Someone just said this is Ultima music, but you could play Stones
Ooh.
on this.
This is Sunken Strings. Ooh, I don't know, man.
Oh no, this is good. This is like VHS distortion sound. I love it. Yes. Ah, this is an epic adventure 1984. Or 1988, 1991.
Sunken Strings, all right. Oh, this
Love
is called
that.
Sunken Synth.
Yeah. These are the rockiest of strings.
This is Sweet Dream Tinkles. Oh, that's just what it says. Sweet Dream Tinkles.
Okay.
That's not even the right. These are like shifted keys. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now we're talking. Some Arabic progression chords. Yeah. There we go. This is now an Arabian adventure. Oh,
Got
I
some
love it.
rainbow
This is so
going
good.
in here. Babylon rendition. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is awesome. I am Macho Bobbins. I am coming for your treasures.
It just sounds evil because it's all detuned. That's incredible. All right, I like that. This one's called Taped Keys. A sound like one of those old battery-powered portable keyboards from the 80s, apparently. What a very distinct sound that I've never heard before, but can perfectly imagine.
There we have it again. It's the VHS distortion music. They did this on purpose. I know they did. Silicon Soul asks how we even paying the food bill for repeatedly circumnavigating Europe by sea. No more questions is the answer.
Yeah, no more questions. Synth and chill.
Yeah.
I fucked it
I
up.
love that.
There we go. Now we can totally don't have to worry about anyone on YouTube hearing that.
We are now.
I am totally
blessed.
the Axel Foley sound guy. Trust me.
You are. You are.
I-
We are also now blessed in this stream having heard this too.
Yeah. Ooh.
Sounds like bottles.
Yeah, it's like glass bottles. There's a spirit in the box.
Hey.
Yeah. What's all this? Oh, all Atmos. Oh, here we go. This is people hanging out at a bar. Yeah. Let's have some wind. All right, it's a windy day. And the birds are out. This is fucking cool.
Fire the cannons.
All right.
What a lovely background. Yes, carry on. Watch your
By the ocean. So we're at a cafe by the ocean, and it's a windy, blustery day.
Certainly.
And apparently we are aboard a vessel, a ship. Actually, we're aboard our ship.
We are.
Yes, this is actually pretty good. And someone just turned the hand dryer on in the bathroom. All right, they turned it off.
Oh, okay. Make sure to conserve electricity. This is a frigate, you know.
And in the distance, I can hear bats. That's not good. Okay. Anyway, that was interesting. Just
No, that was great. I love it.
yeah, just a whole. This is just literally a whole bunch of sound effects on my keyboard now.
I love it. But keep going.
Yeah, this is like a vinyl scratch. Yep, more vinyl scratch. Yeah, this is cool, man. All right, it doesn't go any further. Yeah, I think this is made for like a limited range keyboard. My keyboard goes off a bit more. There we go. Yeah, it's like a
keyboard.
No, it's like they'll only have like 2 octaves on their keyboards, and that's like a normal desk keyboard. I just had one that was just basically left in a closet, and they were gonna throw it away. And I was like, it's from the 1980s. It's a performance keyboard. It's very heavy. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it.
It's mine now. Yeah,
Yes.
because it's still a very powerful piece of electronic. And it hasn't really. As far as I understand, like when it comes to these sort of things, like sound and things, like it hasn't really changed all that much, except compression. Like physical, like size smaller. That's it. It's more or less the same thing, right?
Dude, we're just like hanging out on your front porch while it's raining.
Yeah. I mean, don't you like my front porch while it's raining?
People are
pretty
driving
good.
by.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop that. I'm buying some landmines.
It's funny because I know from your house that if the road was that close to you, you would be very concerned.
Yes, I would. There would be actual landmines.
You're like, why are people driving this close to my house?
Yes. No, this is completely inconceivable. Why are there cars here? No, go away.
Just like, they put a road there while you were asleep. You're like, well, it's a lot more convenient now. You don't have to drive far to get out of your house.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I like my small windy roads,
Your
especially
location
the ones that
redacted.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my location redacted. Yeah, I like my small windy roads because, especially the ones that other people usually don't go by, because it's the quietness in the morning when it's dark. It does something. It works.
Yeah.
While you're driving a small windy road. I don't know. Maybe I'm the romantic here. It just works for me. It sort of puts me into Zen.
Yeah. I also, it's funny how you guys are watching Sailing on the Purple Seas while we're hanging out on the front porch where it's raining and there's like a kind of a chill going through the air.
No. Oh, do we have some beer? Maybe
Of course.
Just a cool drink.
I don't actually like drinking beer, but I will on this occasion with you.
Exactly. You do really. It's not supposed to be tasteful. It's supposed to be ceremonial.
Ceremonial indeed. Yes, I
Yeah.
have been getting better at that. I have often just turned it down completely because I just don't like the stuff.
No, I know. It's. But there are some of these things. That's not the point of it.
Yeah.
But I completely agree in the overall
Yeah.
idea about not drinking so much, or at all in some cases.
Brando purple. It's what fish crave.
Very true.
Hey, how's it going, Rimworld Herald? Yeah, it's going all right.
Hey, Rimward.
I'm just holding down a couple of keys on my keyboard. I can just see what's this one. Oh, more birds. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Your kitchen staff are being quite loud back there.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Someone's using the hand dryer again. This is what happens when you're near a bathroom.
Yeah. No. I need to have that fixed so it's more quiet. But yeah, no, that's totally my fault. That's good. That's okay.
This is such a smooth soundscape. It really is.
It really works. I'm very for it.
You wanna?
I had this. Sorry, go ahead.
You want to feel some audio vertigo for a second?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, watch this. Just listen. I mean, sorry, listen to this. Listen. That was just for a second. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the audio vertigo. You're like, oh shit, it stopped.
Whoa, whoa, everything just stopped. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. It's like you keep going for a second. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, it's just a little weird, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
Because you're like
weird.
you're like in a vibe, you know, and then it's just over.
Yeah, yeah, you have that expectation. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, put it back on. I want it back.
There you go. This is far better. I don't know why. I don't need another soundtrack. This is great.
No, I love this. This is so good. I would wish there were a little bit of like 80s synth here and there, but otherwise this is great.
I don't have a double keyboard yet.
But yeah. I had this idea once that one of the things that you could sell to people, or make a game, I should say. I was just saying so because you do. Is a game that is entirely about ambience. That's about exactly like you. It's just you can go for a walk in a beautiful forest. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it does. Like if you live in the inner city and it's really crap, what if you could just sort of escape into a forest? I think humans need that sort of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Just a thought.
No, I think that's like that is an actual like kind of thing that I often feel is overlooked in stuff like VR. Because honestly, just hanging out in a like cool visual soundscape or whatever, yeah, it didn't sell a lot of games, but I liked it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it didn't make like a ton of money, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed those. I could just walk around and look at stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And Rimward, yes, exactly that. So one of those things where you can just go for a walk in the forest, maybe go fishing for a bit, just go sit somewhere, go tenting somewhere nice. Just go for a walk in a forest or in a open plain or some other area that you would like to sort of tune out in, with sort of where it isolates your hearing and vision and everything, so you just kind of can immerse yourself. I think it would be very meditative, and also good for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe not a complete good replacement, but it'd still be a lot better than not having it.
Never met a sound I couldn't explain in some way to others, except that one hallway song in Shivers. Les, I'm so glad you brought that up. I know exactly what song you're talking about. Allow me to slowly end, just one at a time, each little sound, so it's not completely and entirely. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just you gotta step it down. You can't just cut off nature.
Yeah.
I think I have that song in here. It's funny you say that because I think I brought it up as a joke, and I was like, yeah, I got to bring that back. Let's see, do I have it here? I don't think this is it, actually.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Whacker.
No,
good to see you, man.
That's not it. I know what you mean, though. Dang, I don't have it here. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, I do have a really. Actually, you know what? I got a really cool '80s tune we can listen to.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Let's turn it up.
Oh yes.
This is the end of the game. This is our walking through the sunset theme.
Yes, I love it.
Imagine you're playing a game where it's like constant like horror, violence, it's scary, and this is the end theme song. This is the end song for Phantasmagoria 1. So it's so good, but it's like
majesty.
Whacker.
This is so great.
Why are you sighing? Man.
Oh, this is amazing. I love this.
Let me turn that off. Let's try. Yeah, I don't want to annoy everybody because it's a cool song. Yeah. Let's see. I also have. Yeah. No. See, here's the thing. I have the whole soundtrack, Les, and I think we need to experience that song. Remind me at the end of the stream, Hatt. We'll do that. We'll experience the sound effect. For the shiver sound effect, we have to experience that together.
Right. Well noted.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I have here? Yeah, what's this one? Oh yeah, another song. Shivers.
Good
My
God.
favorite guy. He's so going crazy right now.
Holy shit. This is the intro to a very serious rap track or something.
This is supposed to be like the ancient civilizations part of the museum. This is where the song would play. It's a puzzle game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah, you could hear it. It's like this guy's losing his fucking mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have no idea. It's probably some swear word hidden in the song. Yeah. Or he's saying, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, if people walk into a Wendy's with this playing.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
It just sounds like it might as well be a version of. Oh my god.
Imagine if they called you in to the studio, Hat, and they're like, "Just go wild,"
Yeah, no.
and you have to follow up that guy. You're like, "Fuck."
Oh man. Oh no, I know where to go with this. I already have an idea what I do. There are lots of old Germanic tribe music that involve the usage of bone and skin and all kinds of things.
Fuck yeah.
I could find a way. Don't you worry.
Dude walks in, there's a wizard, some astronauts, a bunch of office workers doing the slow Macarena. Yeah, that was a really fun game, man. It's one of the few games I really like playing with other people, because we had Naresar play through both Shivers 1 and 2. And yeah, the elevator secret room song is so hard to... there's sounds that you are going to hear that you're like, I don't know what am I hearing? And you could debate it forever in your head, because you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and go, wait a minute, no, that's what that was. No, it can't be. That doesn't make any sense, because you're going to come back to it for years later. What is that sound? You're never going to know. Anyway, gotta go.
Yeah. H.A. Yes, Heilung. That's a good example that you could do. Heilung is a great Germanic tribe band. It's really good.
Wall Nachos is the second one. First one added surprise heavy metal scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in a heavy metal band once.
I really like
several times, in fact.
I use this one a lot.
Yeah.
That's just a part of the museum. It just plays this over and over again, but like in different tones. And then ghost noises. But I just like the opening. It's like such a great opening.
It is, though. It's very high impact and sort of eerie following it.
That's actually what they did with the game. Funny enough, and the Sierra logo does that. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool.
Eerie following.
Yeah. They were trying to be spooky with it. It is kind of a spooky game if you're not expecting like the wax candle to turn into a cartoon monster that jump scares you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not like in like a fun toon way, because it does look like a toon if you stare at it long enough. But
yeah.
It jump scares you, and you're like, oh fuck, and you can hear it. You know where it's at. As a matter of fact, I think I know what the song is. If I can just pull up my synths over here.
I think someone asked you for an "oh fuck" earlier.
I don't want to do that, man. That's too. I don't want to get loud.
That's true. That requires me. You can't really do it without being loud.
I don't want to be too loud. You know,
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. That's not my.
Yeah, no worries. I just don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be an annoyance. So it's a.
We shall do. There should be music instead. Oh, that's good.
That's the sound you'd hear.
Du- 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 du-
I remember because
Yeah.
it's like you'll be like, and they mix it into the songs that you're listening to in the room, so it would use the same instrumentation. So you're like, oh shit, it just changed the instruments. Now it's just like, and you're like, fuck, it's in
Ooh,
here
I like that.
somewhere. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. You don't want to go near it. You usually get like a hint because the game has health to it. So. Yeah, same here, Les. I was a preteen when I played the Shivers one, actually. My family very much was like huge into anything Sierra made because our computers could not run anything really. So there were like a lot of hand-me-downs my uncle had from his office. And we just played like whatever we had, King's Quest, things like that. There's a weird early 90s card special that had a good soundtrack, the Halloween Tree. Oh, wow. Halloween Tree. I think I've seen that. Oh, now you're hearing double. I don't know if it's me.
I don't hear anything double.
That's only a lead, though. I can't play more than one note on that. Glass. I hear some glass for you. Ooh. Yeah, that's got a
Ooh,
nice
very
tone
good.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, it had Leonard Nimoy as a voice actor. Yeah, that was great. Go drive the plane. Oh yeah. No, we're gonna actually we're just hanging out and making money because we're probably gonna end up having to go to Space Part 2.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to that point where I have to get set up for a tabletop game, which is gonna be over on WBPL 76.
Which is an amazing place that we highly encourage you to go watch because many wonderful and horrible things happen there, which is great. WBPL 76.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
We're going to play, I think, more Knave. And my character, Crowagar. Well, not this time. I'm going to play a peasant named Chuck. He has 1 health point.
Chuck.
His name is Chuck. I'm going to play a peasant named Chuck.
Good old peasant Chuck.
He doesn't do much. I don't know
go.
what his motivations are because I haven't actually seen what the setting is yet. All I know is I must find money and destroy my enemies. That is Chuck's desire. King Chuck.
Chuck desires.
King Chuck is in his design.
Yes.
Hey, Diggs.
All right, I shall park us somewhere. Ooh, look at this. Let me just have my way with these cretins.
Or
Yes.
there you go.
Excellent. That's exactly what we need. Just quickly going up to Scandinavian.
Werewolf is about stuff and things and maybe nature. Maybe. Beep boop.
Beep boop, indeed.
Yeah. I love playing that Star Wars game, man. It is a fun game to play. If you are ever bored hat and you see that game on sale, I recommend it.
Which one?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's an EA game, but it was made by the people who made Titanfall.
All right, that's at least assuring.
Yes, it's quite a fun game if you like the kind of like climbing around, doing combat, some mild Dark Souls-y kind of thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, it must be played with a controller.
Yeah. What's time looking for you? Should we stop
Yeah,
here?
I think this is
or-
actually a good point. Let's get off ship and let's go ahead and hit the Q button. There we go.
Q button.
Saved. Excellent. So everyone can see we saved the game. All right. I'm going to head on over to WBPL76 and set up for their stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and Hatt here at Courtesy Flush. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, Hatt, for playing the game as well, man.
Thanks for having me, and hope you enjoy yourselves.
Oh, I'm sure I will. All right, everybody. See you on over there. Take care and have a good evening.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.